Orion Akaba. Will I get blacklisted for talking about this guy? He is Critical Role's literal he who will not be named. I'm not kidding, the fandom will usually just say OA instead of his full name. So if you're new to Critical Role and you've seen this name kind of floating around and you don't know who this guy is or what he did, strap in. So at the very, very, very start of Critical Role, there was another player. His name was Orion Akaba, and he played Tiberius Stormwind, a red-scaled dragonborn. And his character overall was kind of goofy, wizard, sorcerer, I don't remember what class he was. And for a while it was fine. But over time he started to show that guy behavior. He metagamed, he took over people's moments, and he would even flub dice rolls. And all of that makes him not a good guy to play D&D with. But it's not really enough to make him Voldemort to the Critical Role fandom. So what happened? Well, as the game went on, his behavior started to get more and more erratic, both on and off camera. The reason his name is so often abbreviated to just OA is if you used his name, he would come at you. And people selling prints or sometimes even drawing Tiberius and demand he gets reparations for this or face legal action. Just random fans. And people started to get kind of a bad taste in their mouth over the guy because that's just not good behavior. You don't treat your fan base that way. And you could also see the tension steadily grow on screen. To the point that in his very last episode, most people recommend skipping it because of how uncomfortable it is. And he started to say some very inappropriate comments towards the female players. The most infamous being in that last episode. I can't repeat exactly what he said, but he said it to Laura Bailey. Basically, Laura Bailey's character Vex is very smart, and Vex is giving out a plan, and then in the middle of it, this guy interrupts her and says, while she's saying this, Tiberius is excited. And the table goes so quiet. Everyone. And Travis Willingham, Laura Bailey's husband, you see him look up and say, he says, what? And Laura tries to be a good sport about it. She tries to laugh it off, and Sam tries to lighten the mood, but it was bad. And after that episode, he's gone. The reality of what was going on with Orion is honestly pretty sad. Behind the scenes, he was fighting a very serious battle with addiction. It doesn't really excuse his behavior, but it does explain some of it. And he was genuinely friends with everyone in Critical Role, and that friendship completely fell apart. Like, this is more than they lost a coworker, they did lose a friend through this way. And they have never spoken about him. Not really. And there's a very light summary of Orion Akaba and what he did, and why no one says his name.